I love when you like identified with Margaret Cho, or some people mentioned it, and then you're like, oh, maybe that's my path.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like back in the day, if you get referenced as the one Asian that everyone knew, you felt like you had to be like, no, I'm different. I'm like a different person. We're not just all the same person. But, when I grew older, I was like, oh my gosh, Margaret Cho is like the dopest and the coolest. It's a total compliment. So yeah, let's embrace it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Embrace. And I love that you're here for the opening of Allegiance.
Yes.
And I know you were involved in a lot of community things,
Yes.
some political stuff. Well, what does it mean to you to be here tonight?
For me, supporting Allegiance means supporting so many different institutions in our Asian American arts and community that actually made all of this happen, right? So we have Allegiance, which is George Takei, and someone who's really trying to lead the way in telling our stories as Japanese Americans or Asian Americans. There's the JACCC, the Japanese American Cultural Community Center, that actually houses our Comedy Festival, which is the festival that I produce of Asian American comedic talent. And also East West Players. And all three of these institutions have been so instrumental in supporting so many of us as artists, from all stages of our development. And it only makes sense for us to, in this very, big production moment of this, amazing musical that came from Broadway, here in this community space to really support it.
And when does your festival come up?
It should be, we need to double check, but it should be either late August or September.
Where can people find that info?
Go to comedyfest.com.